As 2019 election is around the corner, too many developments are really emerging in the Nigerian polity. New political parties are coming up, and then the old ones are really getting set to really get involved as far as the election is concerned. Before now, we had the new PDP, and just recently, about a few days ago, we also heard about the new the reformed APC. Now, the reformed APC is the bedrock of our discussion today, the emergence of new APC faction. I believe many people are interested to know about that.
Definitely, that is what is trending now, and a lot of people are, even the dailies that we
yes, we are reading, all of them are really appeared there. Okay, to help us do this discussion, we have in our studio Engineer Sam Oraegbunam, a political analyst. Oraegbunam, I want to say welcome.
My pleasure. Good morning, viewers.
Welcome to Good Morning Anambra.
Thank you.
Okay, like I said in my introduction, many people are really looking forward to 2019, and then so many things do happen. New APC came up, and from what we heard, that the new APC is made up of aggrieved members, mostly from the National Assembly and from all those who are aggrieved by what the APC...
And then the new PDP, some of them.
I think we're going to come to that. Due to failure of the APC. And then, they simply put, they said that the APC is severely underperforming and unable to meet its potentials for good governance. Can you give us right into why the new APC?
Well, like it's always expected, most Nigerian politicians are always not Democrats. And if you talk about APC, you have to recall the processes that lead to the formation of APC, the MAGAs and stuff like that. And it's like the popular saying that you don't get thieves when they are planning to go for the thievery, but when they have gotten their loots. There's always this problem in sharing those loots. It's obvious we had three political groups that merged to form APC, the CPC of the current president, ACN of Asiwaju, Bola Tinubu, and of course the splinter PDP that were then known as New PDP. And by the time they acquired the presidency, somehow along the line, the CPC took the presidency, the ACN took the vice presidency and the national chairmanship of the political party. There wasn't anything significant or clearly allocated to the new PDP, even though some of them were playing what you might call active and important roles, like people like Rotimi Amaechi, then Saraki, then as a former governor of Kwara State. Then by the time they now got power, the Saraki or the new PDP group easily realigned with their colleagues in PDP, because these are colleagues, and hijacked the leadership of the National Assembly. The consequences and after effect of it has been a lingering political crisis in APC from inception.
Okay.
And the fact of the matter is that the presidency, the president, the presidency, and the former leadership of the party couldn't do anything meaningful, positive or otherwise, to reconcile this crisis. Okay. And they were able to manage themselves until it comes the time for congresses. That is in preparation for the 2018 congresses that will lead to...
And then I will ask, what does that mean for the party ahead of the 2019 general election?
That's where I'm going to now. So before now, they have gotten what they want, and despite all attempt to remove the Senate presidency, when I say attempt, I didn't mean because he has been unfortunate, and a lot of misfortunes has been following him. You know, most times analysts talks about the presidency wanting to remove him, but we have not talked about the fact that the gods are against him, because a lot of things keep happening around him.
Okay.
Then, but let me go back to the analysis. So, by the time the congresses came, there has to be, because the congresses precedes 2019. Whatever positions you get in the congresses determines your future in the party in 2019. So, those of them now in the National Assembly who has not shown loyalty to the party know clearly that 2019 will not be in their favor. That's hence the formation of RAPC. For me, it is long expected.
Okay, long expected. Our viewer, the number is on your screen. You can ask questions using the numbers there. Let us look at the chairman, the national chairman of this new APC, Buba Galadima. The history we have is that he was the chairman, CPC, which Buhari is also was there as a member of the party. Now, for him to really be the chairman of this reformed APC, what is the implication?
The implication is simple. Maybe when he was the chairman of CPC, maybe his loyalty was in doubt. Possibly, I am not a member.
Buhari was there with him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Possibly his loyalty was in doubt. Remember then when they were in the CPC, there was no money. So issues of loyalty and trust. Possibly he does certain things, he compromised certain things that he never knew the president then took notice. And hence when they went into power, he decided to sidetrack him. And when you want to form things like that, naturally and obviously you have to go for somebody that is close to him to make a point. But the truth is that he's aggrieved. He's aggrieved because he has not gotten any meaningful appointment.
And that's true, because recently he was interviewed, that's Buba Galadima, and he said that they're actual APC and they are set to enthrone good governance and constitutional democracy. So
that's a pipe dream, and it's always like a pipe dream for an average politician talking of actual and fake. So if you want to talk about fake, they are the fake, because the main APC is the one that is in government and the one that is recognized by INEC. So there's no way it could be an actual. Let's be honest with ourselves. The formation of RAPC is a prelude for them to decamp to another political parties. Remember, the bulk membership of this RAPC are members of the National Assembly. So if they move into another party without creating a crisis in the existing APC, they will lose their seats.
So what you're saying is that at the end of the day, they will just...
That's where, of course, that's a prelude to their declaring for another party. That's obvious. It is clearly obvious.
Okay, in 2015, almost what is playing now played out, because the new PDP affected PDP in 2015 election. And then look at 2019 here with us. And then we have new APC. I think it's sorry, the new
APC.
Reform, whatever. So what does it mean for the APC?
Well, the impact of the new PDP to the then PDP in 2014 or 2013-14 might not be compared to that of the reformed APC, because if you, like I said, majority of the members of the RAPC are members of the National Assembly. And being honest to yourself, most of them cannot even control their constituency.
Okay, look at the crisis, at the House of Reps, APC.
It's obvious the majority will want to see the speaker out. I think he overrated himself, if I have to use that word.
And then he made a comment telling Oshimole, look, the best thing to do is to bring back justice into the fold.
By bringing justice, you see, there was a change in leadership in APC. If I were them, Oshomole is much more a negotiator and a Democrat than the former chairman of APC, John Oraegbunam. So I guess and I believe that even before Oshomole emerged as the national chairman of APC, he did wide consultations, and I am aware he equally met with the leadership of the National Assembly and they adopted him for the national chairmanship. And now that he's the national chairman of the party, they should have given him time for reconciliations. Because whether you believe it or not, they're all interested in having their ticket in 2019. That's what they're fighting for. It's not for the good of Nigeria.
Is that why they are fighting?
They are fighting over the maize. What they are struggling over is the maize.
Maize.
It's nothing. They are not fighting over anything. The maize. They are symbol of authority of the assembly. And those that are against the speaker will want to take away the maize, maybe to sit in another place and say they have removed him. And those that are his supporters has to do everything humanly possible to protect him there. But like I said, he overshoot. The Senate is more compact. Saraki had a more compact and elderly house than the House of Reps.
Now, anybody watching at this video And hearing APC say that they don't have any problem, their house is in order, they're going to take care of it.
Yes.
Will it be a kind of paying lip service?
Naturally, that's what they will tell you. You don't expect them to tell you that their house is on fire, naturally. But I still, like I always said, this situation happening here now might not be a good gauge of the political party called APC. Because the political party is down the streets, is down to the states. These people are, like I said, people who are only selfish, fighting for their ticket. Because even in their various constituencies, there are people who are ready.
Okay, go ahead, because what we've seen...
I was saying that you've seen the leader of the house sitting like he doesn't care. But even if eventually, you know, that was the person that ACN had wanted to take over the leadership of the house. And these are the loyal party men, so to say in quotes, who are like the children of the anointed children of APC, kind of. So what I'm saying is that, like I said, if you have what you call parliamentarians fighting in the chambers, they are fighting for money. They are fighting for their interests. It doesn't represent the feelings of their constituents. Because most of them cannot even go to their constituency and show one or two things they have achieved. So for me, it of course is a headline news that there is crisis in APC. But for me, that is not a gauge of the party at the grassroots level.
Now, can the new APC hold Mr. President to ransom by this?
I've told you that it's a prelude to decamping to another political party. Well, that when they decamp, nobody will challenge them in court. That's just it. They can't. Some of them will still come back if you settle them. If at any level, Oshomolu, because he has already visited the leadership of the National Assembly, says, don't worry, we're guaranteeing your ticket. It's over. That's just what they are fighting for. But they can't be fighting for Nigerians.
But if that is not done, what's going to
happen?
He
goes to another party wherever he thinks he wants to go. Political party is a case of soldier go, soldier come.
So this reformed APC, can they, as a party now, forge ahead?
Who is going to fund them? I'm not aware. You see, that's why I say in the time of the new PDP, you had about 5 or more governors that are moving in, and some of these governors, like Rotimi Ameshiden, is coming from a state that has the fund. Then you have Lagos State where you have the fund. If you are, for instance, the governor of Abia State or Ebonyi State going to fund a political party, the state will go bankrupt.
Okay.
Politics is all about money, and I don't see any of them. Is it the constituency fund, the money that they are using that they use to fund a political party? They are just fighting for their personal interests. Their nominations for 2019.
Okay, still there is much to know about this thing, and we watch as everything unfolds. You know.
We are watching. We are observers. We are political observers.
We want to thank you very much for really coming on board. Engineer Sam Oraegbunam, for really giving bite to this issue, emergence of new APC faction. Hopefully, we won't call again some other time. You're going to come for us to conclude on this and other issues.
My pleasure. I want to once again commend the AGS management for the wonderful job you are doing. We thank our governor. I'm proud being an Anambra man this time I come to AGS today.
Interesting. We like that. Okay, thank you very much. We want you to hang on loose as we go about to the other part of our program this morning.
Yeah.
Stay with us.